ESOP is definitely a buzzword in your social circles if you work in a startup or plan to work in one. In this video, we'll break down the key terms you need to know while dealing with ESOPs and also look at a few practical examples. But before that, let's learn what ESOPs are and why they are potentially worth way more than other components of your salary. Employee Stock Ownership Plan, or ESOP, is a way to compensate employees in a startup by making them shareholders of the business. Just like publicly listed companies, startups also have to share equity, and allotting a fraction of it to employees is an incentive for great talent to join and continue working in a startup. But remember, ESOPs are stock options, not directly stocks in the company. The big difference, as the name suggests, is that you have an option and not an obligation to buy stocks in this startup sometime in the future at a predefined price, which could be nearly zero in a few cases or at least a deeply discounted price. Now, the most important question: what is the value of the ESOPs? Startups grant ESOPs in line with your overall compensation plan, and the value of your ESOPs is usually stated in rupees lakhs instead of a percentage of company's equity. Let's understand this with an example. Say the startup where you work is valued at rupees 100 crores and there are 1 crore shares in the company. This means that the price per share at the moment is rupees 100. If you are granted ESOPs worth rupees 5 lakhs, this means that you're getting 5,000 stock options or ESOPs from your employer. Here is where it gets interesting. This is the value of your ESOPs on the day that they are granted to you. If the company does really well in the future, raises funding from external investors, and the valuation grows, the price per stock will also go up, and so will the total value of your ESOP grant. Assume that 1 year after your ESOPs are granted, the startup raises funds and the price per share doubles to rupees 200. This means that your ESOPs are now worth rupees 10 lakhs instead of 5 lakhs, which was the value when you got them. So if the startup keeps doing well, your ESOPs will also keep increasing in value. This assumes that the strike price is almost zero. More on the strike or exercise price later. Next, we learn more about when you will get these ESOPs and will you get them in one go or in parts.